This is Natural Selection, Chapter 2, Lesson 2.1, Activity 1, the warm-up. You should have already completed the warm-up, so if you're watching this video first, please stop watching the video and go back and complete the warm-up and then come back and watch the video when you're done. Alright, now that you have completed the warm-up for Lesson 2.1, we're going to talk about it. So you just identified the ideas you already have about how individuals with adaptive traits can become so much more common in a population. Making note of the ideas we already have, gathering more evidence, and then deciding if our ideas should change or not based on that evidence are important practices that scientists use all the time. So we have a new chapter question, and that new question is, how did the trait for increased poison level become more common in the newt population? So we know that these newts have the trait of more poison, but how did that happen? How did it go from most newts having little poison, the trait for less poison, to all of a sudden now there's tons of newts that have the trait for more poison? So we need to figure this out. Sherman thinks that the birds got the adaptive trait for stronger beaks because the parent birds all had offspring with stronger beaks, so the offspring would survive. We are wondering about a similar idea. There are a lot of newts with poison levels that are high compared to 50 generations ago, where there's a lot of newts with poison levels that are low, traits that are low. So the question is, how did the trait for increased poison level become more common in the newt population? Again, the chapter 2 question is, how did the trait for increased poison level become more common in the newt population? And to help us answer the chapter 2 question, we're going to first start by investigating how do individuals in a population get their traits. So if Sherman is right, then reproduction should produce offspring with adaptive traits. And so we're going to test that in a sim. Make sure you have pressed hand in on your warm-up. And that is it.